Well, good morning, Get Wrecked for Recovery crew. So it's day number 16 of the Redeeming Eden Cycle Tour. RECT, Get Wrecked for Recovery. A 48-state, 4-year ride for addiction recovery awareness. Each day I pedal for someone who's passed away from addiction, and the whole end goal is to build a rehab. And this is state number 32, Ohio, on the Ride to RAGBRAI 2022. A 4,500-mile loop around the Midwest, Ohio to Erie Trail, Michigan's Upper Peninsula, west to Glacier National, south to Yellowstone, and east to RAGBRAI the last week of July. And it's all to raise awareness that addiction recovery options are available, that you don't have to die in your addiction. There's churches, celebrate recoveries, and rescue missions all over the nation, all over the world, that just want to help you, talk to you, and love you if you find yourself battling addiction. So here at Harrison Lake State Park, just got everything packed up. It has been really overcast and really foggy this morning when I first got up and started packing. It was cold last night sleeping. Not too cold, but just, you know, I guess I woke up maybe 4 times instead of my normal 2. Emily showed up this morning with breakfast, and I think that is so cool. Last night in conversation, she mentioned that she hates to cook. Like, that's one of the things she just hates to do. And I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. And so I said this morning, when she brought breakfast, homemade breakfast, I was like, now, did you make this? She was like, I did. And I said, and you hate to cook? And she's like, I do. And I was like, thank you so much. That's even more just an outpouring of kindness. We got to talk for quite a long time while we were waiting on the fog to clear, because I don't ride in the fog. And we were just having fun talking anyway. Either way, I'm going to get on the road and head to state number 33, Indiana. I'll stay the night in Indiana, and then I'll ride right back out of Indiana tomorrow morning for state 34, Michigan. Fun stuff. So, I better get on the road. You'll see more of that right about now. All right, so, you know, I had to do it. Rolled in here into the Pioneer Pizza Barn. The wind has been at my back today. I've got a tailwind. I feel like maybe it's all changing for a little bit, at least for today. But yeah, so another thing that Emily did this morning was she gave me a $20 bill, and she gave me like a bunch of different food last night too, along with the dinner. And so I was able to get a pizza and a Coke. So thanks again, Emily. Anyway, I'm going to head on down toward Pokagon, and it looks like I got about 30 miles left to go. Maybe 27-ish. So, let's go. I told you they existed. Copper belly water snake. I bet that's directly kin to the copper-headed rattle moccasin. I'd be willing to put money on that one. Yeah, and that right there is probably why they're trying to restore them. That's a lot of frogs. All right, so it's official. 130 feet south is the point where Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio meet. I'm on what seems to be a Williams County road, which is still Ohio, but as soon as I turn left, it's Indiana, state number 33. Unreal. Thank you everybody who has supported the ride so far for getting us here. We've only got 15 left to go. That's wild. That's wild. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna turn back around and I'm not gonna take, there's a dirt road here and I don't plan on taking the dirt road. So I'm gonna go back up to the paved road and then go back and head toward Pokagon State Park in state number 33, Indiana. Let's go. You know, Ohio, I think I'm gonna really miss Ohio. That was by far the friendliest state of all of them I've been in. Don't get me wrong, I've met a lot of friends and people have always been friendly. But I think more things happened in that state that were just wild, like, you know, how Joey Arnold back in, you know, Vermont came and picked me up and let me stay in the cabin. Like those things have happened all over the US, but Ohio seemed to have the largest concentration of just genuinely friendly people, from letting me stay at their houses to bringing me a burger last night and breakfast, home-cooked breakfast this morning. Like, and there were so many things in between. Brian Kimmel and his continued donations got me through most of the rest of Ohio. Yeah, just such good people, good-hearted, a lot of Bible-fearing, Bible-believing Christians, which is cool. But the reason I'm filming is because, you know, now that I'm in Indiana, state 33, the roads are still desolate out here. Like, I've been able to ride in the middle of the road almost all day today. And I love that. This is like my favorite type of bike touring. 2-lane highway, nobody on it. By far. But yeah, Indiana's kind of, this little corner is turning out to be the same way. But I do like this a lot. I really enjoyed today. I've had the wind at my back. Just high spirits all day. It's been really good. So I don't have too much farther to go, and I will be at my destination. So I'm gonna flip it back to the old fast motion for you right now. Well, that about does it for the day. So much better speed on the bike today. Tailwind, there were some pretty big hills. I now totally understand the look that Emily had on her face when I mentioned the way that I was going. So yeah, it wasn't too bad, but it was noticeable. Like, the only reason why my average speed is below 10 miles an hour is because of the hills. But super great day on the bike. Just kind of pumped it out. There was really nothing out there other than the pizza place, which had an incredible pizza. They had Christian music on the radio, "In God We Trust" on the sign, in Pioneer. It was nice. And then, of course, rolling into Indiana, state number 33, that kind of made the day super cool. So tomorrow, it looks like rain all day. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out, of course. But you know, I'm so glad that the winds slowed me down over the last week, to have met Tommy and Emily yesterday. Like, it's just like God to do something like that, you know? But if I do end up heading out tomorrow, that would be state number 34, Michigan, back to back to back. Yeah, so I'm excited. I hope you are too. Thank you so much, everybody, for following along in this crazy journey with me. But yeah, that's it for the end of the day. So if you know anybody who's passed away from addiction in any form or fashion, please find me through the Popple link in the description, and I would love to ride for your person and celebrate their life with you for a day. If you know anybody who's actively addicted, anybody in general, share this with them. Let's see this thing go to the moon. No, I don't really care what it does. God has been in control of every bit of this channel growing, and I'm just thankful that you guys got to participate in it also. And it's always been overwhelming to see his timing at work. Like, he's doing something. So either way, do know Redeeming Eden is a non-profit ministry through International Gospel Outreach. That link is also in the Popple link. You can go there and find out more about Redeeming Eden and the Cody Jordan Forever Funeral Fund, which is a fund I set up to help families with funeral costs for loved ones who pass away from addiction. So yeah, from Pokagon, I thought it was Pokemon, like Pokegon, you know? And it is not. It's Pokagon, right? I think it's Pokagon. So let me make sure I get that right, since I hate to butcher the names of the places that I go to. which I always end up doing. Anyway, from Pokagon State Park in Indiana, state number 33, I love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'll see you later. Have a good night.